And let's go and have a look in the at the drivers list. There's 12 drivers minus the 2 of us, which remains 10. And we've got quite some familiar names in there, James. Quite some a couple of names that we haven't seen for a long time on the Project Cars games.
Let's have a look. We've got JammyJames16 myself, but we're racing DPs. Didn't know DP was in this one.
DP is in this one for. I think this is a one-off. Because DP is busy doing his, I think it is the FSR League. Yeah, it is the FSR League.
Yeah,
so he's, so it's nice that DP is here to fill up the numbers. We've got M1989 Woolhouse. Go on, James.
I'm just on board with Woolhouse now. Yeah, he's a regular.
Alright, I'm gonna go out and then return to pit box.
In the pits. He's a regular as well. Hesselden, of course, he's a fast guy, isn't he, normally?
I'm about with Hesselden now.
Hello, David. Good David, lads. There you go.
That's your fantastic Scouser impression, James. Thank you for that.
That is my Scouser impression. It was a very bad Scouser impression. We've got the infamous Case Lane number 1, who is a very good driver. He's shown his promise in this league. He's won a race by lapping every single car, so I can't say my money's not on him, but he's a strong contender.
He's a strong contender indeed.
Sorry, go on.
So it's a long time since we've seen Killer Corkin on the Project Cars games. He did race 1 week ago in the LMP1 League, where I think he finished P4, but he's been busy with the F1 leagues, and we've not seen him for a while on this one. So it'll be interesting to see how he gets on. We've got Jason. I think this is his 2nd or 3rd outing in the Project Cars League. Obviously, being one of the main guys in the F1 leagues for quite some years now. And we've got GT Gavin as the last car out on track, number 10. GT Gavin 2, after missing him in the middle part of the season, he's returned back for this one, and it'll be very interesting to see how he gets on as well at the fantastic Spa-Francorchamps circuit.
Is JS not running today? He's still in the pits.
I think he is actually. I don't see him on track. No, I don't see him on track yet. He's still in the pits. But it is obviously the infamous JS as well on track. Well, not on track at the moment, but he will be on track during the race. As I'm on board with Jason, who spins the car in. I don't actually know the corner name, despite me and you visiting this track not so long ago. But I'm not, so I think this is actually called the corner with no name, as I think I've learned that from Dave. Dave used to call that the corner with no name. It's the corner before Puon. I think that corner actually doesn't have a name.
The left-hander.
Yeah, because you've got Lacombe's before that, but I don't think the left-hander's got a name.
No, I don't think it has to be. I don't remember having it. I don't remember seeing any names on it. I can check the F1 program that we took and see if we can find it.
Go on, James.
But lap times. So sector 1 lap times. We've got a 20.2 by GT Gavin, 20.8 by Dave the Harp, 20.8 by Hesselden, and a 21 dead from Woolhouse.
I have to say, James, it's not looking as sunny as the time we were there. It's looking quite greasy out there. So
the sun's quite low though. Is it? Are we on dawn or dusk? It is 31 degrees though.
It says overcast. So let's have a look. It is 31 degrees though. That's a bit strange. Overcast and 31 degrees.
Very humid, very muggy, very muggy. Oh, GT Gavin goes very wide out.
Let's have a look. I can't find him.
What it's called? What's the corner running up to where we sat on
Blanchimont. Blanchimont, James. Yeah, I'm on board with GT Gavin as well, as he lets Hesselden, I think that is true, to start his flying lap, or to finish his flying lap. Oh no, that's actually not Hesselden, who's that? Let's have a look here. This is, I'm on board with DP. I don't know, can you have a look at the sector times, James, to see who's the fastest?
I'm just trying to find out who's going to go through the line first, or with the valid lap time.
DP's pulled out. It's just pulled over on track. Yes, I think he's actually lost control of the car.
Hesselden's put a lap time in of a 2 minutes 17.
Right, I'm on board with
how representative that is, because I'm not sure what sort of lap times these guys are setting. Woolhouses have done a 2:21. That's probably not representative.
I'll tell you what, James, this is an interesting fact. The finished straight is actually not on the F1 straight, it's on the straight up towards Eau Rouge. So,
is it the sport race grid?
Yeah, it's a sport race grid. So it'll be interesting to see with Eau Rouge as a first corner if the cars can get through cleanly. But obviously we've still got another 9 minutes.
That'll be a tricky one.
Dave
the Harp's got a 2 minutes 17, is only 3/10 off. That's very close.
I'm about with K-Slate now. Can you tell me what times K-Slate is doing? Because I assume the times K-Slate is doing are quite fast.
K-Slate's not put any sector times in yet. I'm on board with him.
And he's probably on his outlap.
He's on an outlap now. It's
have a look.
Olden from a 2:18.776, so he's the second off or so.
I think Jason is on the lap as well, but he's been followed by DP.
DP's on a very odd lap. Oh, that's the lap he stopped on, but his
it's a lap he
first
spun
sector
on.
very good. It's a very good first sector, so DP's showing a bit of promise there. It's the fastest first sector we've had so far. It's just messed up the second sector. Jeff put him in at a 2:25. That's almost 8 seconds after phase.
Oh yeah, I am on board with Jeff now.
DP's lining up for a lap by the looks of it. K-Slate's just about to start a lap now. I couldn't pass a start from him.
Just seeing what the first sector time is that Jeff is putting in. James, can you tell me?
21.6 to be.
Alright, is that fast? Is that not fast? I don't think it's.
It's about a second off to what we're expecting to be the quickest time.
Alright, so we'll get off board with Jeff, see if he can get a quicker time later on, and let's have a look who's on the way quickly. James, I'm on board with Dave the Harp now as he goes through. I was going to say the final corner, but it's the bus stop chicane, obviously, not the final corner. I think the cameras this game gives me are fantastic.
I'm going to stay on board with it to the finish because this lap, if he gets it done into the first corner, well, last corner technically, this could be very close to being top. Oh, Hesseldon's actually improved. He's on a 2:17 dead. David Hart will be close to that.
Hart, he's got a 2:17 dead as well.
2:17 dead as well.
So he's let's have a look. I think he's 17 thousandths of a second off of the pole time of Hesselden. What will be interesting though is what time can K-Slate put in as he is out on track. He's coming up to the bus stop now. Is he not? Oh no, he's not.
Yeah. K-Slate's on a 20.2 per sector. That's quickest we've seen. I'll stay on board with him for the second sector. The second sector, we're expecting like a minute dead. That's what we expected. That's what we saw from Hesselden and David Hart. He's done a minute dead. He's done a minute .4. That's, I think, around the same lap time as the other two.
I'll stay on board with him then for this. Is this the final sector? This whole sector?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay.
The whole last sector of the F1 and a bit of the first sector is a sector.
Let's see what K-Slate can do then.
GT Gavin's improving 20.7 in the sector 1, so that's a good. Well,
that'll be someone to get on board with later on. Yes, definitely. As the game gives me another dodgy camera setting. If you're on the broadcast setting and he goes through the bus stop chicane, it actually films the entire pits. It actually films the pits through the entire straight. So that'll be something I have to remind on as Dave the Harp gets out of the pits. That is Dave the Harp. That as K-Slate is about to finish his lap. What's he going to do?
2:15. Wow. That's a really good lap set.
That's an incredible time by K-Slate. Do you know what's nice about this as well? I think they actually use the pit entry of the Formula 1, and so then they can start their lap straight away when they come up. Yeah, that's pretty handy. That as I'm on board with Hesselden, the number 1 car.
Hesselden, let's have a look. I'm going to go on board with GT Gavin because it looks like he is improving.
See, where is he on track, GT Gavin?
It's not set a lap yet, but this
trying to find him.
Should take
I'll get on board with Hesselden first as he rounds off the bus stop.
I'll keep on GT Gavin.
As it gives me another dodgy camera. Oh, sorry for that screen. As it gives me another dodgy camera setup. I'm on board with Hesselden now though. See what he can do. Probably could have taken a bit more risk in that last corner, a bit tight. But let's see what can Hesselden do. Can he improve on that second position? Or is that second position really all there is to play for with K-Slate in the lobby? He does not improve Hesselden, so we'll get on board with GT Gavin. currently sat, I think, in P10. There he is, P10. As he rounds off the last corner.
A 2:17.5 or better. This could be a good.
Have a look then. What's GT Gavin going to do? He's gone to P4, 2.17.2. Anyone else out on track? GBM Altman, 2.18.7. With the Woolhouse just exiting the pits.
We're finally having a look at front racing JS, and he's doing 20.5. That's only a tenth off pace rate.
There he is then, front racing JS.
Oh no, bad double sector.
Oh, he's nearly lost the car, he's gone wide. That's not going to give him a power boost penalty though, surprisingly.
In the middle of the field, so we've got Kaysen at 2:15.5, 2:17 dead by Heselton and Overhart. We've got 2:17.2 by DT Gavin. If they're looking at the heels of Overhart and GBM Olden, a second and a half off the top 4 pace with a 2:18.7. Will Power for 2:20. Yarson 2:20.5. Phil Crawford 2:25. There's little separation in them.
Always close down the midfield.
I don't think we've seen DP's key pace. He's done a 20.8 per sector.
I'm on board with JS now.
DT Gavin is a 20.1 per sector.
That's a quick first sector as James finishes across the line. P5 for James, 2:17.2. So that's only just a couple of thousand shy of GT Gavin. Let's have a look then further down the field. Can people improve? I'm on board with DP now. What can DP do in the number 1 car? Do you think there's a reason DP's actually chosen the number 1 car?
What do you mean number 1 car?
He's got the car with the number 1 on, with the number 1 racing number. Do you think there's a reason our good old mate DP has chosen the number 1 car? Do you think he wants to? Do you think he wants to emphasise his skill? I'm not too sure. We've gone wide, and he's been let off with that one though. Let's have a look then.
I think
rounds at the bus stop. On the sides, James.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, but do they choose it?
Yeah, they can choose that. I think Hesselman's driving the same car actually, so that'll be confusing. And I've also noticed that Woolhouse and Casely are both driving the number 20 blue car, so I hope we can separate them in the commentary during the race as DP rounds off the last corner, which is La Source.
Look, I think he's going to go between 6 and 7 here.
Have a look then. He's gone P7, you're right, James. 2:89, that's not really what DP would be looking for. Let's have a look further down the field. Woolhouse, P8, this is about to cross the line, coming from La Source. What's he going to do? He's not improved, 20.7 still. Jason, 5 seconds off that in 9th, with Jeff also 5 seconds off of the number 8 car, Woolhouse, in P10. Let's have a look then.
There's a couple of fast sector times going in. But Casely and GT Gavin trading fastest first sector times. There's only 0.02 of a second between them in the first sector. With
DP, Jeff was just messed up his lap with the power boost.
So second racing for us. Heselton's not improving. Let's see what GT Gavin sector 2 times.
I think a lot of guys are actually in the pits, I can't really see it. Let's have a look here. GT Gavin's gone back to the pits. Heselton then. P2's improved to a 16.3, James, so he's missed that. So he's coming closer to Casely.
Oh, yeah, 2:16.2. And
have a look what Casely's done.
2:16.4.
So Heselton pits.
2:16.8. That's improving.
So Heselton, as he scripts the wall, pits with 32 seconds remaining, so he won't get another lap. And so I think that's qualifying pretty much done, apart from DP.
DP is improving. Can he get to the end? He's not going to get to the end.
He's not going to get to the end, DP. This would have been a good lap, but he's going to start in P7, DP, as he gets to the bus stop chicane with probably about 5 seconds remaining. Is he the only car out on track? No, Woolhouse is out on track, but he's not going to finish his lap. And that's a shame for DP. But then again, qualifying is important, but it's not the most important things. The points are shared in the race. And there we have the full classification with Casey once again taking a dominant pole with a 2:15.5. Hesselin in P2, 8 tenths off that, with GT Gavin very closely behind in P3 with Dave the Harp 4th, JS in 5th, GBM Altman in 6th, DP in 7th, Woolhouse in 8th, Jason in 9th, and Killer Cork and JD in last in 10th. So it'll be interesting to see what's going to happen now as we have a 5-minute warm-up.
I still think Dave the Harp and Front Racing JS will be in that top 4 group. I think Kearsley's got the edge on most people, but I think JS and Dave Harp, I think give them one more lap in that race then, in the qualifying, and
I'm aboard with Casey now. He's going to practice his start here. You aboard with Casey now?
Let's have a look. I'm going back with it.
It looks like a clean getaway, but I don't know whether that is quick compared to other cars or is not. As he's been followed by, that's not Killer Cork, and that is, let's have a look. I can't really find the car. I think it's JS. It is JS in the, I think it is number 2 car, is it? No, number 86. I think we might see DP coming from 7th. It might be coming a bit further forward during the race. I'm expecting good things from DP.
Wave to us, Dom, as we drive by. Hello Dom, hello Connor, hello James. On the hill running up to Lacooms.
That's not Lacooms. That is isn't that the bus stop?
No, I'm on board with Woolhouse. I was going up Kennel Straight.
Okay. Yeah, we've sat there. We've sat pretty much everywhere around the track, so and we can wave to ourselves pretty much the whole race, in every single lap, every single corner. On the virtual circuit, obviously. It's not looking near as busy on the track though as it was with the F1 race, was it, James?
Not at all. Oh, we've got a Yarson.
A Yarson. Where's a Yarson?
We've got a Yarson.
Okay, yeah. I see one Yarson here.
Yeah, one Yarson is getting back. I think the little mini map turning is a yellow flag on the main on the pit straight. Let's have
a quick look. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to do that, but here is the track map.
No, it's GT Gavin. It's the practicing the starts. The
practicing the starts. That's GT Gavin that lines up on his starting slot. I think he's actually in the wrong one, but let's have a look here. GT Gavin. Is he having a clean getaway? There he goes.
Decent getaway.
Looking like a decent getaway. Maybe a bit better than Casey there, but I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Is that me? Is that my car? Okay. I didn't know that. Let's have a look. Killer Cork and JD coming around the last.
If you select you on the what's the name? It just shows the crowd on the front street.
Yeah. If I select me, I just see the pits. Let's have a look. I think that's Woolhouse coming out of the pits. Yeah, it's bus stop. Yeah. So have a look then here. Is Jeff going to complete his lap? And where is it going to put him? Going to put him in P2, 222.2, as JS has done a 218. We're on board then with JammyJames. Oh, he's in the Aston Martin. DP in 4th. Can he improve?
Why am I on track?
You're not on track. You're in the pits.
Yeah, I've got a hole in me and I'm hurry on track.
Well, DP P3 with a 220. But then again, these times might not be representative for the race with obviously the big fuel loads.
Dave the Harp pressing his car there, looks it.
Oh look, it's Hesselin. It's going to drive by Dave the Harp, I think. There we go. I don't see Dave the Harp on Hesselin's screen, so
we've got 55 seconds remaining. What's your money on? Who's your money on your top 3?
Is it really worth putting my money? Is it worth not putting the money on Casey?
Well, I mean, you'd be like if you're at the horses, you put him on each way. I think it's definitely top 3 material. He's top 2 material, but His connection hasn't been the best though, has it really?
No, because last week he disconnected from the Project Cars race. So
yeah, because you came second, did you win that?
No, I won that in the end with JS in second in a last lap thriller. Yeah.
Come on, guys! Dominic Overdykink cannot be winning Project Car races. He is terrible at the game.
To see Dave the Harpy waiting on track, and he's getting away there, and that is the warm-up over with only 5 cars putting the time in. A 2:18, really 3 seconds of the pace of the quali pace, so that shows that probably most guys have been practicing with race fuel, but it looks to be a pretty close field, and really anything can happen in the race as we are about to get going. So here we are then.
Somebody's flashing the lights on the grid already.
And that's my car, but we will retire straight away. Let's have a look. There go the lights. And it's go, go, go. Retire to pit box and spectate straight away. Let's get on board with the front. K-Slay's had a clean getaway. Up to Eau Rouge. There's a bit of contact in the back. I think that's David Hart there in the background. As a couple of guys go out wide. I think that's going to give.
Woolhouse, Hesselden and
oh, that's Woolhouse going for a move here. Also, James, just a reminder. Oh, Woolhouse drifting through the corner. That's a brilliant piece of driving by Woolhouse there. Just some information for you, James. I've seen on the Facebook page that the weather is going to be changeable conditions, so we might see rain coming halfway through the race, or even early in the race. I'm not sure. As we see Woolhouse in P4. Let's have a look further down. JS still in 5th with GBM Altman closely behind him in 6th. With David Hart dropping a couple of places from the start in 7th. With Jason in 8th. So Jason's had a good getaway, gaining 1 place. With DP and Killer Cork and JD filling up the last places. So DP losing out in the end. I don't know if there was contact with JD there, which caused him to lose out. Let's get back further forward down the field though.
Hesselden's harassing DT Gavin here.
Let's have a look. Yeah, Hesselden indeed he is.
Go around,
I can't remember the name either. I was hoping you would remember, but
if he's in touch, he might have a go, but it looks like DT Gavin's up to filling it in.
So that would suggest that Aston's got more downforce on, which can benefit him later on in the race. As a car goes very wide in the background. I think that's JS. It is.
Spreading out a bit now, aren't we?
Yes, seems to be catching Woolhouse and it's dragging GBM Altman with him. I think JS has had brilliant traction there, as we are on board with the wrong car here. That's JS there. Is he going to go for the move? He's going to outbrake him. No, he was, but Woolhouse tried to brake a bit later, but that's not benefited him at all. As Altman now is behind Woolhouse and is the next one to line up a move.
Right on the rear of PCP, but again, 16. And PCP's got benefit line there.
I'm watching this open day, the Harps cars get 1 car further forward. GBM Altman here. Can any of these cars line each other up for a move? Ooh, Altman's having a look at Woolhouse. Can he do him on the brakes? He's gone for it. Oh, there's a collision with JS.
Yeah, he's gone. That was a daft move, that.
And JS not going to be happy about that. I'm not sure if any of these cars got damaged, but that's helped Dave the Harp.
He will have to give that place back. Well, you cannot get away with that.
I think he has. He's well behind us. I think he's in P7 now, Altman. So yeah, but it was Altman going for that move.
Oh, was it Altman? Sorry.
Yeah, it was Altman forcing JS off track there. So Altman is indeed behind JS, but JS then losing out. I think I think actually 2 positions on Dave the Harp and on Woolhouse, and it's gone from P4 to P6.
I'll tell you what, K-Slay is being kept punished by DT Gavin and Hesselden. They're not letting him get away too.
Let's have a look at the front now. We've missed the front battle as Hesselden is still all over the back of GT Gavin, but indeed they're not really letting K-Slay go.
I have something very close here. He just needs to get right up in that slipstream.
This is exactly the fashion, though, how Casey wins most of his races, with the cars battling behind and him able to get away.
Not got straight lines, but he's passing him.
Oh, there's a battle going on further down the field with Woolhouse and Dave Hart.
Oh, and
I'll tell you what, every time we go, I'm on board with the car on the broadcast and we go down the straight, it switches to Dave Hart, and I don't know why it does that. Maybe the game is suggesting that Dave Harp is the guy to be on for the camera. I don't know. Maybe Dave Harp is the guy giving us all the action. I don't know. Let's have a look here. Dave Harp, P6. We'll stay on board with him to try and please the game a bit. Ooh, as the car goes very wide in the background, I think that's Altman.
Yeah, so they're going JS in front of you. He's going to have a tap. He's going to
have a go, isn't he? Lines him up for a move. And that's yeah, it's gone too deep, but he's kept James at bay for now though.
But this is letting Dave the Hart captain and it's just going to be waiting for the moment that them two oh, JS has pulled out again.
Oh, he's going to go for it now. He has, so that's his second overtake on Woolhouse done. And let's not hope anyone behind him goes for a dodgy move. Oh, he's gone wide, hasn't he?
He's gone wide. He's gone wide. Woolhouse is back up to goal.
He is, so that's going to cause JS to go for yet another move on Woolhouse, but maybe 3 times lucky. We'll stay on board with JS for a bit.
Oh, JS, Killer Crawford in the mistake. He's now in 10th.
Oh, he's hit the wall. He's had a big hit into the wall.
Oh yeah.
And that might be JD's race over. Yes, it is. He's left the session.
Okay. Oh, we got
back up to 8th though.
Battle for fourth. We got Woolhouse, Dave, and Dave the Hart running up to the bus stop. And if we go around, that's Puon, isn't it, that corner?
No, Puon's the long left-hander. Double apex left-hander, yeah. Oh, JS going to go for a Max Verstappen style move around the outside here. Is he going to pull that off? Or is it going to allow Dave the Hart to get through? Neither of them. Oh, Dave the Hart. He's going to go for the move on the braking. 3 abreast.
Oh, what a late braking move. That is, that's not working.
Oh, he's got a power boost penalty for that, JS. And that's going to see, every time I go onto another car, it switches me to Dave Hart. And I don't know why it does that. Just going to work with GB Malton then here. They might have, I don't know. GT Gavin used to be the guy in front, and he still is the guy in front. They've still got Casey in their sides though, but he just seems to be pulling away and pulling away.
Let's have a look at lap time. Fastest lap time, 2:16.7 for Casey. That was the last lap. The fastest lap, so 2:16.5 for Casey.
Well, GT Gavin only 3 tenths off.
GT Gavin, not bad. But last lap, he let him get away quite quickly.
I'll quick look at the track map to see how spread out the field is as Killer Coke and JD indeed disconnects. And there's 2 battles actually going on. One battle for P2 and one battle for P4. We'll go back to P4 indeed, James. Yep. As Dave the Hart has made that move stick on Woolhouse. Dave the Hart with by the looks of it, a damaged car. Back into P4.
Hey, what? GBM Oldham is not far away now.
He is not.
We were squabbling in this GBM Oldham's chance to get involved. Yeah, so still 8. DP's still 8. DP's pitted, I think. I don't think. He's got a hell of a long way back. DP
pitted? I think he has. I think he might have, because he's far behind as Jason goes round Puon. DP just finished Lacoombs, that is. Let's have a look here then. Oldman not far away of JS at all. I'm not sure which battle to stay on board with these 2 battles here. But we'll,
you wanna go stay on board with you stay on board with the quarter battle for quarter.
I've just gone back to Hesselen, so that's it's just switched me to David Harp automatically though, so that's quite nice by the game. Oh, as hold on, there's JS going for a move up Woolhouse and he's made it stick. As the game will now switch me back to David Harp. Let's see, there you go. So that's a nice little bug in the game. Oh, JS going from, he's going defensive and he's made that one stick for the third time, but now Woolhouse has got the whole straight to try and get into the slipstream and try and make a move back up the inside or the outside of JS. Let's have a look what he does here. Woolhouse looking really twitchy. I think he's on the pad by the looks of it. Ooh, he's going to go for the move here. He's got a good exit. That was a big corner cut, but the game allows it. Let's see what he does here. Can Woolhouse do him on the brakes though? Oh, he's gone for it. He's gone for it. And he's had another nice drift move and he's made it stick this time. What a move by Woolhouse there. Go on, James.
He's going for another mat. He's going for another. James is coming back on from the inside, going into Lacoons.
Oh, he's knocked a cone.
And he's got a tap from the rear from Woolhouse. Woolhouse is going to just right on the outside.
No room.
Oh, that nice switch back.
Oh,
it's a nice switch back. Yeah, GDM Rover's gone through.
Has he actually gone through? Yes, he has. As Woolhouse drifts around Pouhon.
Data Harp's bolted. Data Harp's just gone from these three.
Yeah, that's. Did you see that? So on. Oh, I think there's a move going on for P3. Was that? No, it's not. He's forced him off, JS, and that's not a.
I don't know if the move was on, to be honest, but he seemed to understeer into.
Let's have a look what JS is going to do. Is he going to let Altman back past, or is he going to just bolt off? We do like to see drivers who cause crashes or cause incidents, cause contact, putting the other guy through, but JS has not done so.
I think he might do shortly though. Well, to be fair, I mean, he was entitled to go for the move, but whether GDM turned in on him or whether it changed who GDM probably really like, that'll be a time.
I got on board them too late, as Hesselen is still at the back of GT Gavin, but there's not much going on really because he just can't get past. Casely though, he's not far away, Casely.
No, but he's reaching out a few tenths a lap. That gap has increased a little bit over the last lap. Lap time, last lap was a 2:16, but his Casely is a full second in front of his quite faster. Sector times are very similar in the first sector, although saying that there's no real differences as well.
Still want to remind you though, James, changeable conditions. Do you think it's going to rain, or because it just seems to be getting brighter and brighter at the moment?
It started overcast, didn't it? Now it's the sun has actually come out. Nothing on. I can't see anything about weather on my screen now, though.
No, neither can I. So it would make it interesting though, a bit of rain.
Certainly would. Certainly would.
I don't think we've had a rain race on Project Cars for a while. I'll go back.
I've not decided to let Altman lead,
so whether it was indeed Altman's or JS's fault, we'll have to ask one of the drivers in the interview if they get to the podium, which for both of them seems quite far away at this point, as we see Hesselen still harassing GT Gavin too. Yeah, that's what I said. Hesselen harassing GT Gavin. Oh, he's going to go wide there. Is it going to give him a penalty? No. Been let off with that.
GT Gavin just pulls away.
Yeah, it pulls away on the straights, definitely. Hesselen's got no chance on the straight.
See, GT Gavin's quicker than Hesselen in the first sector. But Hesselen is 6/10 quicker in the middle sector. That's where all down for.
So what Hesselen needs to do is try and do under braking in in probably the second sector.
But there's not really a lot of places where you can do it. They're all very average speed corners. There's no braking zones, and that would just risking it, I think. It's a good point. It's got good exit.
Have a look. We'll stay on board with Hesselen to see how GT Gavin actually pulls away. It's a massive difference. It's like GT Gavin's just driving a whole different car as he's lost the car there, and that's Hesselden passed up into P2. GT Gavin losing his car on the exit of Eau Rouge after giving him a power boost penalty as well. And now GT Gavin's got a whole lot of work to do to catch up back to Hesselden.
Now the gloves on the other hand, does GT Gavin have the pace to catch Hesselden? Hesselden obviously has the pace in sector 2.
Let's have a look here, Casely.
Speed, if they can get closer, they'll have a better chance of overtaking.
Casely though, what a dominant performance once again, so far.
Yeah.
I don't want to jinx him or anything. Actually, I do want to jinx him because it would make for an interesting race and an interesting championship. So, Casely, you're having a fantastic race.
Don't disconnect, Casely.
Don't disconnect. Well, I don't want him to disconnect. Just if something would happen, it would make for an interesting race. But obviously, if he keeps it clean, it's well deserved. And by the looks of it, he is indeed keeping it clean. Let's have a look further down the field though. Oh, Woolhouse and is that Oldman? No, it's JS.
Okay. Battle of his Eve.
Oh, what's he gonna do on the brakes here? Oh, he's very close. He's gonna go for it.
Yes. Oh,
and he's forced him out wide again. No, and that's JS into the wall.
That's Woolhouse's fault. That's Woolhouse.
You think so?
Yeah.
Because that's my opinion, but I think that's JS's fault. He just went into the corner too hot.
No, I think he made the corner. Yeah, he had the corner, but Woolhouse seemed to pull a pit stop manoeuvre on him. He seemed to tag the back left of his car and just wouldn't stop.
JS's car damaged. Let's see if he pits. I think this race is actually, I think it's 16 laps or is it 15 laps? I'm not sure actually. I think it is. I think it might be 15. So we might see JS pitting soon. We might see him pitting now with the damage that he might have now. See what he does. So, oh, that's Woolhouse in the pits anyway, as he's hit the wall, and JS into the pits as well. And he's not hit the wall. I was going to scream that he did hit the wall, but he didn't. Let's have a look then. So, who has pitted? All the front 4 have stayed out. The front 5 have stayed out. So that's only Woolhouse and JS into the pits. Probably both of them have got damage after that crash they've just had. And Jason into the pits as well. And what's DP going to do? I think DP is going to continue on for another lap as he pitted in the race early.
I think DP's pitted for the immediate, like the hard.
Yeah, I think he's pitted early. He's got good pace though, DP, 2:17.2, so that's not a bad time. That matches the times that Hesselden were doing. Hesselden and GT Garmin as Woolhouse comes out of the pits behind DP. So let's see if DP can pull away from Woolhouse with his pace, or if Woolhouse can catch up with DP on fresher tyres. So have a look at their last lap times. I'll have a quick look. Last times, it doesn't actually show it, so we'll just see what happens here. Looking strong on his fresh tyres. Woolhouse.
He pitted no, but the top 4 haven't pitted. TBM Oldham, I don't think pitted either.
Hesselden's continued on, and I think Casey has as well, yes. And GT Gavin is into the pit, so GT Gavin going for an undercut on Hesselden here. Question is, can he make that work?
GP's having a good race there because he's looking strong against Oldham. If Oldham puts out, GP probably will overtake him. And the lap times are good. It's a 2:17 from DP. That's on par with Hesselden. Oldham's in the pits. Let's have a look like that. I'm going to keep an eye on these two. Coming down there. Won't come up now. He put it at the post. That's another well out as well. I can still see Iron DP as well. Yes, yeah, I think having a lonely race at the back of the body. Right, let's have a look. Well, that was DP. Now coming up to GBM Morgan. Here's GBM. Right, it's still stationary. Oh, DP's in the pits again. Alright, okay, so maybe it is.
Let's have a look. DP in the pits indeed. Get on board with him now. Yes, there he is. So he pits. JS has gone on. Oldman in the...
The JS lost that for him.
Sorry, what? What's that doing?
Has Federation JS lost out for GBM Open there?
Let's have a look. He seems to have lost out a little bit, yeah.
DP comes after the pits in last.
And Woolhouse has actually jumped GS massively, so... I'll tell you what, we've got an interesting situation here because Dave the Harp is in P3 and K-State in P1. If K-State finishes P1, he gets another 25 points, which puts him on 195. And if Dave the Harp finishes third, which brings him 16 points, that'll put Dave the Harp on 145 with 50 points difference and only 50 points to spare. And with K-State pretty much winning every race, that would confirm K-State as the champion. So if Dave the Harp cannot get him to P2 with K-State winning, then it's all over for Dave the Harp.
Can Dave the Harp get the time to win? DP Gavin's quite a long way back. Is a pit stop mandatory though, or can they go to the end?
They can go to the end, but I don't think it's beneficial to go to the end with the amount of time you lose.
We've got 5 laps remaining. DP Gavin. I don't know. 12 seconds behind me.
I think K-State, Hesselin and K-State have actually continued on, haven't they? So they haven't pitted yet, have they?
No, they're still in the positions.
Do you think they're going to go to the end?
Well, I mean, it depends if Hesselin pits. In the scenario, if Hesselin pits, K-State may as well carry on to the end, but it's risking off the tyre life. But if K-State pits, Hesselin may as well, I'd say, go to the end. Because he's got not much to lose if he pits. If he pits, I think he's gonna lose position to Dave the Harp. Yeah, I'd say he's gonna lose position to Dave the Harp, so it's gonna be a tough 6 laps, it's a tough position. Is there going to be engineering on? Can you ask anybody to comment on the screen and get some? I don't
think there's engineers on this one, James. So.
Yeah, that's disappointing. Okay, yeah. If K-State pits, Hesselin may as well carry on to the end. If Hesselin pits, K-State's got other engineers. If it does look like, let's look at that. Well, saying that, K-State's done a 2:16.5 last lap, his fastest is a 2:16.3, so whatever it is, time is not an issue for him.
No, K-State's going for another lap, and so has Hesselin. But with Dave the Harp now, let's see what Dave the Harp can do pace-wise. You can keep an eye on 2:17.7.
might be, yeah, Tyler made 2:17.9 by Hesselin. Dave the Harp pitted, hasn't he? So like, this is...
Are you sure he's pitted? I'm not too sure, actually.
No, it's not. Actually, it's not, has he?
I don't think he has.
No, because GT Gavin's behind him. No, he's not pitted, you're right. Let's see what Dave the Harp time is.
Now please get a good camera view for GT Gavin. There you go, that's it.
It's 2:19.1. GT Gavin. Let's have a look.
What's the line now?
Rating dead. So he's not. DT Gavin's pitted and he's not catching the top 2.
Will he be able to catch Dave the Harp though? I think with the gap Dave the Harp has,
it's a second per lap. What, a second per lap, and it looks like the gap may be about 10 seconds. So
yeah, it's not going to make it.
If there's no cliff on the tyres with Dave the Harp.
Tell you what, we've got an interesting battle. Sorry, James, for interrupting. We've got an interesting battle going on here. JS going for a move up on Altman. Let's have a look here. Going two abreast up Eau Rouge. Isn't this going to end well? Yes, it is. As we see, I think drifting around Eau Rouge again.
James might have a little bit more downforce.
What he's going to do here?
Oh no. Slipping just about having an effect there.
He's got on board. Oh, is he going to do one of the brakes? No, he's not.
This time. Oh, but he's gone wide, Oldman. We got the switch back. James has to switch back. Put the car there.
And then both are catching Woolhouse, so this will be the battle to keep our eyes on.
Yeah, I think that's the only battle we're going to have to the end of the race, I'm afraid. I don't think they can feel quite better. Yarson's catching DP for last position. I'll keep an eye on that. I'll see what happens at Bentley.
Alright, you tell me, James. I'm on board with. I'll stay on board with Altman and JS for a while now.
Yeah,
number 28 car and the number 86.
I'll have a look for the field.
Oh, Jess, is he going to go for a move here on the brakes? No, he's not.
Yeah, perhaps the second, first stage.
I'll tell you what, JS is all over the back of Altman, but there just does not seem to be a way past. And Altman is catching Woolhouse rapidly. With I think now only 3 laps remaining as Catley crosses the finish line. Has he already crossed it? Yes, he has by a mile. Okay.
And now he's into the corner and in.
He might be lapping these. No, he won't be lapping these guys in the race. I don't think so. Oh, JS is going to go for a move. He's had a better exit than Altman out of the Blanchimont corner. And will he do on the brakes? Oh, he nearly touched the back of Woolhouse, but he's completed that move. Let's see what Altman's going to do. Will Altman be able to go for the move here? Let's get on board with Altman here. James defending the inside. Altman, is he going to brake later than James? He is. Can he get around the outside? That would be brilliant. Or will he go for the switchback? He will let him go there, and he will probably duck into the slipstream. Then again, James Shaw does have a bit of slipstream from Woolhouse. As Altman brushes the wall there. Oh, Woolhouse has nearly lost it, and there's contact, and that is James Shaw.
Oh.
And again, these guys have made contact, Woolhouse and James Shaw.
Well, that looks like he's going to make it 93, I think.
It does indeed, there he goes, that's Woolhouse letting James Shaw through.
So that's GBM Oldman, just jumped 2 positions.
That was an unfortunate circumstance, that, James. I think I don't think you can really put anyone at fault there. I think it was just Woolhouse having oversteer and James Shaw just being too quick.
I didn't have any eyes on it, mate, so I couldn't say.
No, I think that was Woolhouse losing control of the car in Eau Rouge and getting the control back of it at the end. But then the difference in speed was too big for James Shaw, and James Shaw slamming the brakes.
Can JS and Woolhouse catch Oldham?
I don't think Woolhouse can, but I do think that JS might have a shot. Let's see how far he's in front. He's not far in front, Altman. So, as James Shaw's just gone wide. That's not going to help him in catching Altman. Let's get further forward though. David Harp having a big gap on GT Gavin, and Hesselin has got a big gap on David Harp as well. With Casey not being far in front of Hesselin at all. I'd say the difference is about 6-7 seconds. Yeah, I think he's doing that. He doesn't need to push the car anyway.
No, he doesn't. No,
he knows he's got the championship sorted if he just stays where he is, and doesn't make any mistakes. So why risk and make a mistake?
Can you, for the viewers, can you just confirm that is correct, Don? What you're saying with the points?
Let's have a look. I'll get the iPad out again. because apparently you don't trust me, James. So that's fine. Let's have a look here.
I just want to make sure your logic.
It says here PCP-GT3 standings after round 7 out of 10. K-Slay is on 170 points with Dave the Harp on 129, and 25 points would put K-Slay onto 195, and the 16 points that Dave the Harp would get for P3 would put him on 145. So even if K-Slay wouldn't race the last 2 races and Dave the Harp would win them both, I think K-Slay still got more wins than Dave the Harp. I think K-Slay's won all but 1 race this season.
So yeah, 2 laps to go now.
There's not really much going on there, is now.
No, okay, so it's just keeping the gap a bit. It has been second for second. Dave Harp's third, GT Gavin's fourth. Then again, GT Gavin might be catching Dave Harp.
I think Dave the Harp is too far ahead.
Maybe, but if the tyre is affecting it, I'll check the lap time.
5,
last lap,
6
Dave the Harp
seconds.
with a 220, GT Gavin's on 270, that's 3 seconds a lap.
And he's 6 seconds behind GT Gavin. I've just counted, so it's looking good for GT Gavin then.
Let's see what the lap time, let's see the lap times in this lap.
I'm on board with JS. He's knocked a couple of cones over, and it's all he's being pressured all over by Woolhouse. Woolhouse going for the move here up the inside.
He's not made it stick though.
He's not made it stick though, no. Ooh, bit of oversteer.
Dave the Harp's just done a 221.1. GT Gavin's done 217.6. It's 3.5 seconds. With 2 laps to go, that gap could be about.
Oh, Woolhouse going for the move up the inside of Blanchimont.
Or maybe 5 seconds a gap.
Woolhouse trying to outbrake JS, but JS being very late on the brakes. Oh, JS is. I don't know what happened there. He just seemed to slam the handbrakes on.
It looked like he hit an invisible cone.
Oh, it's not giving me a decent view there. So that's Woolhouse up to P6 in a very strange incident.
DP could overtake JS here.
I think DP's too far away, to be honest.
Woolhouse is waiting for JS.
You sure it is?
I think so.
I think Woolhouse has got damage.
No, I think he's waiting for him, mate. I think he's just waiting for him.
Yes, he is, yeah. He's letting him go. It doesn't look. It didn't look like it on the stream, but then again, it might have been. I don't know.
No, I think Dave the Harp just realised that GT Gavin was right behind him and he's turned up the. Yeah, he's pulled out a bit of a gap again. Although he does look closer.
He is
physically closer.
Yes, he is. The thing is though, only 1 lap remaining, so
it's quite easy. Heston second, comfortably. Dave Harp third. GT Gavin might be there to upset the power, I think. Let's have a look at lap times now. Dave the Harp's going to go across line now. 20.9. 219.
He looked close, but he does not look close enough as GS goes off again. I don't know what's going on here with Woolhouse. GS always having eventful races with other cars. And
DP's off.
DP's off, but he has, and Jason is still too far behind to overtake, so I'll get back on board with JS then.
No, I'm going to keep going with GT Gavin. Dave Harp. So this gap has come down quite a lot, but I think Dave Harp's got some decent traction in the section.
So then JS and Woolhouse.
But if we want to go on board with K-Slay short,
yes, he is. It's round Blanchimont. Just had a look. I'll stay on board with Woolhouse and JS a bit longer though, because obviously the finish being at the bottom of Eau Rouge, so I've still got a bit of time.
Yeah, I'll let you know when that happens once we've got the map on.
I'll get the map on for a bit. It's gone to the bus stop now. What a season it has been for Casey, James. He finished P1 6 out of 7 times, with the 7th time finishing in P2, and he's gonna add another win to the total as he comes round the last corner. And there he goes, Casey. What a season! What a season it has been for Casey. As he flashes his light, he's delightful, and he's going to win the PCP-GT3 Championship. And there he is, Casey across the line. What a race by him. Hesselden P2 in, I think, a good race for him. Casey just being a tattoo fast for everybody. And Dave the Harp, the fallen champion. As I think Dave the Harp's won, I think the first or second season. I think he's actually won both seasons. So Dave the Harp giving his championship trophy to Casey, but in what fashion? Casey, Dave the Harp in P3. JT Gavin not far behind that as well.
Yeah,
so
it's just it needs one more lap.
It shouldn't have lasted a more lap for Dave, but that's Dave finishing in P3, losing his championship unfortunately, with JT Gavin in P4 just coming short of that P3.
Nah, Tom, you want to go on the battle for 6th position?
I see Woolhouse has actually overtaken JS in the last corner.
Yeah. Oh, but James is struggling. Looks like he might have some damage.
We'll congratulate GB Altman with P5, but we're not going to get on board with him, because JS and Woolhouse are coming around a corner that I don't know the name of. Oh, JS nearly losing the car there as they come up to Blanchimont.
He's got to run on him.
He's got to run.
He's got to run on him.
What's he going to do though
he's
here?
Going to have to hold his breath through Blanchimont. He's going to have to have a go and push stop.
Oh, it's gone wide, it's gone wide. He's still got the grip though. He's kept the car on the road. Oh, there's contact, there's contact.
He should have waited. He should have by this time. He's giving up.
He's giving it up, and that's P7 gone as well for JS. So with that is Woolhouse finishing in P6, as we do not get a decent view for that. I don't know if Woolhouse is actually waiting. By the looks of it, he might be. Is he going to wait?
BP's going to take it to so.
I think Woolhouse is actually. Is he going to finish? Oh, yes, he is. No, he's given 6 to DP. So that's
probably started a long time.
That's DP in 6th and Woolhouse in 7th, and JS spun the car again in La Source.
Yeah, I think he's going to finish plumb last.
And what is JS doing now? I don't know what.
He's reversing down the straight. Yasin's not going to take him.
Jason is going to take him. There he goes. Jason in P8 and Jason in P8 and JS coming around the line backwards in P9. I don't know what I should think of that, James. To be honest, coming around the finish line backwards, especially as an admin.
I was thinking that he's trying to set an example to people in the league. That's not a very good example.
Well, the thing is, I know this Project Cars League is not always full of drivers, but I don't think that's actually the way of attracting drivers to the league.
Naughty front row racing, JS. Up to the
gonna have a word with you, James.
Talking.
Yeah, we're gonna have a word with JS, obviously. So let's have a look here. K-Slate in P1, fantastic race. Hesselden P2, just to confirm the standings here. Dave the Hart P3, GT Garmin P4, GB Maltman finishing in a lonely P5, with DP from going from P8 to P6, I think, in the last couple of corners, with Woolhouse in 7th and Jason in 8th, and JS finishing last in P9. If you can invite the podium finishers, James, I would appreciate that. That's correct. Most cars are getting into the pits. Oh, that's a car go. It's a car going very quickly in the pits. You seen that, James?
I didn't see that.
There was a car going full speed through the pits. I've not seen anything like that.
Maybe it's James Shaw just
it will be
sticking his middle finger up to Woolhouse.
I think it might be, you know.
I think it might have been. I think out of pure frustration, I think James Shaw's had enough.
There we go. As Heselden joins us into the interviews. As we wait for Dave the Harp. No, yes, Dave the Harp and Casey. That is Dave the Harp. As we wait for the #1 finisher and by this confirmed champion, Casey won. Wrapping up the championship 3 races before the end, James. No, 2 races before the end, to be honest, with the two remaining races. As Casey joins us there,
kick it off, mate.
I'll kick it off. Guys, please make sure you've got your microphone set to share before we start the interviews. So if you could do that for me, that would be very much appreciated by me and the viewers. All right, everyone good to go?
Yep.
All right, Kendall, another Sunday, another P1. Talk us through.
Decent quality lap. But in the race, Heselden and Gavin at the start were quite quick, keeping up with me. I was not sure whether to do a one-stop or a non-stop. Obviously I went for the non-stop, but the tyres at the end, the last 3 laps were, because I was on a low downforce setup, so it was really hard to keep the pace up. So Heselden closed in quite a bit on me then, but just held on, thankfully.
Yeah, well done to that. I've just ran through the numbers as well, and by the looks of it, you are the confirmed champion with the gap being 50 points between you and Dave the Harp. So congratulations on that one as well. Wrapping up the championship 2 races before the end. I don't know if you're actually aware of that, but that's just the way it is.
I thought we got double points at the end.
Do we? I'm not sure actually.
I knew you should have checked the information before you did this.
do we have double points? Is that not the LMP1 league? Oh no, it might actually be this one, isn't it? Okay, so well. Okay, fantastic.
No. How awkward is this?
I'll let you take over, James. You go on, James. You ask him the question.
Right, well, Casey, apologies for my co-commentator there. He's not had his he's not had his Nesquik cereal today, so he's a bit he's a bit low on his sugar levels, I'm afraid. But well done, Casey. It did seem like it was a comfortable qualifying from you, and it seemed like a comfortable race. Obviously, he said Heselden was behind you, but we'll come back to you just in a sec. So we'll move on to Heselden. So, Heselden, how do you think your race went? You qualifying seemed to be very close between you, Dave the Harp, and GT Gavin. Obviously, you put yourself into was it second or third? I can't remember now.
Qualified second.
Was it second? Yeah, I thought it must have been. So, how did it? Because like Casey said, you and GT Gavin were keeping up with Casey himself. So, how do you think the race went from the start?
Yeah, it was alright. It was pretty. But I had a bad start. I went back to third, and then I had a bit of a battle with Gavin. He had a bit of a moment in our route. I couldn't get past him like anywhere. I think he was a bit faster down the straight, so.
Well, yeah, we noticed that. It seems like you were probably running a bit more downforce on him.
Yeah, I was better for the middle sector, and then I'd get close to him, and then lose him on the straights, and then. Yeah, it was alright, and then it had the moment, and then I was free, and then, yeah, it's alright. That was it, really. That was my race.
Yeah, we wondered if Gavin would be able to catch you back up, but obviously, I think the lap times were so... there's not hardly any gap between you, so there wasn't really any chance of him catching you up at that point. So was the plan always to do non-stop, sorry, or was that just playing it by ear in the race?
Yeah, I was playing. I haven't really done like any long runs, so I didn't really know how long the tyres would last. So I just sort of gambled was waiting for Casey to pit, and then he didn't. So I figured, unless I was worrying that he was on the hards or something like that. So I was glad to get to the end. But yeah, that was alright.
What tyres did you run? Was it the hard tyre? Or was it the medium?
No, the soft.
The soft did the whole race?
Yeah. I'm kind on the tyres.
Okay. Fair enough. That's a surprise. Well, yeah, only just. Yeah, you did. You were looking like you were struggling at the end, to be honest.
Yeah.
Which we'll move smoothly on to Dave. Do you want me to carry on, Dom, or do you want to jump in again? Have you had a bar of sugar somewhere?
Do you think I would be capable of asking the questions?
I'll go on. I'll let you take over again. Go on.
All right, Dave the Harp. So that's a P3 for you in this race, and also you still have a chance for the championship. So, well, mathematically, basically. So, no, I know, but Casey has proven to us that his connection is not always the best, as he disconnected in the Project Cars race last week, and he's disconnected on several occasions in F1 races. So there's still a lot to play for, Dave. I think that's the right attitude you should have. But talk us through your race with doing the non-stop and seeing the cars around you going for the one-stop.
Well, firstly, I wouldn't like to win a championship on disconnections. As for my race, I got a bad start. So I went to it and paddle just as the lights went out, and I didn't miss it hard enough, and I didn't go into gear. So I had to hit it again. So I ended up at the back. So, but lucky enough, well, unlucky enough, a couple of quick drivers got stuck at the back as well. Wallace was showing a bit of pace. He struggled a bit to get past him. I managed to get past him in the end, and then got behind Gavin. And I thought as well, I may as well stick to my plan and do a non-stop, and then seeing Gavin pit, that gave me a bit more confidence, and then I just managed to hold him off towards the end and take the third.
Yeah, because obviously you saw that gap coming down. Were you afraid that he was going to catch you at some point?
Well, I knew it was going to be close. I thought I might have had to do a bit of defending sometime, but I managed to get across the line before he caught me.
Yeah, well done to that.
He needed one more lap, really, didn't he, though?
He needed one more lap by the looks of it, yeah, because he was very close to you on the line. So he probably would have got you on the end of the Kemmel Straight. But have you got any questions for Dave the Harp, James?
Not really. Like I said, I think was the plan always to do the non-stop, or did you practice the one-stop?
No, I was always going to do a non-stop, because I knew the tyres would do it. I knew most of the drivers would pit.
Yeah. Was it the soft tyres, I'm assuming you run as well?
On the soft tyres, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Alright, impressive.
So they were about 3-4 seconds off the pace towards the end. They got me on.
Alright, James, mate, you can ask the final couple of questions to Casey, as you've not really spoken to Casey yet, because I made my mistake, so go on.
Oh, this is true, yeah. Well, okay, so we'll come back to you as the winner of this race. So, like Dom's mistake has already made, you haven't won the championship yet. I'm sorry to say that. But what is your thought process into the last two races? Are you just gonna? It seems like a simple calculation, really. Just you only need a couple of points really to secure it.
Yeah, pretty much. But it was a good race today, actually. The pace was good from everyone, so just try and get 3 more points and then have a bit of fun.
Yeah, sounds good. Are you nervous at all, or do you think it's going to be a comfortable passage?
I know everyone else can win, but I should be alright to just get a few more points, I think.
Well, the thing is, obviously, if the gap is 50 points now, and if Dave the Harp manages to finish ahead of Casey, the championship decider with the double points will go to the last race. So, I think even if Casey's not nervous, I think he might need to rethink that one, because there's still quite a lot to play for, to be honest. But yeah, cheers.
Right, that's all. That's all the questions I have, Tom. So, do you want to wrap it up?
I'll wrap it up indeed. So that was round 8 at the circuit, the Spa-Francorchamps, the beautiful Belgian circuit. And with 2 more races to go, K-Slate can wrap up his championship by outscoring Dave the Harp. So tune in for that one. The FRR channel will be back on the Wednesday, I think, for the WCR, and on the Thursday on the WSR, both at 7:30 UK time. And then the next episode of this particular championship will be on the Sunday in 2 weeks' time. So I'd like to thank you all for watching, and have a good night.